Hi guys, if you're trying to launch Counter-Strike 2 from your Steam application but it's just not opening, then stick with me, as in this video I'm going to share with you all the different ways you can fix this issue. Sadly, there is no one solution that works for everyone, so you will need to go through each of these steps to find the method that works for you. So the very first thing we're going to do is launch our Steam application, come over to the Library tab, and you're going to right click on Counter-Strike inside of Manage, and we need to select Browse Local Files. Then from this folder, come inside of Game, inside of the Bin folder, Win64, and we need to find the Counter-Strike application, should just be called CS2, and then right click on this application, come inside of Properties, and then head over to the Compatibility tab. Inside of here, you need to ensure that Disable Full Screen Optimizations, and also run this program as administrator are both checked. And then we can press apply and OK to save those changes. The next thing you're going to do is close out of this folder and back over to the Steam application, and we're going to right click on Counter-Strike again, inside of Properties, and then head over to the Installed Files tab. Now you should see a section at the bottom saying verify this game's files are installed correctly. We're just going to hit verify integrity of game files, and then give this a few minutes to complete, and this is going to check for any damaged or missing files. Once you finish verifying the integrity of your files, then come over to Steam in the top left here, inside of Settings, and then come down to the Downloads tab. Then come over to where it says Clear Download Cache, and we're just going to select the Clear Cache button, and we can press Confirm to this message. This will restart the Steam application and may require you to log back in. At this point in time, you can check to see if Counter-Strike is now opening. If not, then move on to the next method. So the next thing we're going to do is update our graphics driver, and we can do this by heading to the Start menu and searching for Device Manager. Then tap on the Device Manager tab, and come down to where it says Display Adapters and expand this. And you need to locate your graphic driver from the list. I've got 2 graphic drivers installed on my computer, so I'll need to do this for both. And then just right click on your graphic driver, select Update Driver, and then we can search automatically for drivers. As you can see, I'm already running the latest driver on my device, which is perfect. Then close out of these windows, and then head back over to the Start menu, and this time search for Settings. Tap on the Settings icon, and from the left here we're going to scroll down to Windows Update, and then press this Check for Updates button. Just make sure you're running the latest version of Windows, as this can also interfere with our game. If that's still not working for you, the next thing we can do is come back to the Start menu and search for Run. Tap on the Run icon, and inside of here you need to type in msconfig, and then hit Enter. Head over to the Services tab, and we're going to select this button down here where it says Hide All Microsoft Services. Click on Disable All, and then come over to the Startup tab. Select Open Task Manager, and inside of Startup Apps, you'll see all of the applications that start when you first launch your computer. Now, you need to go through this list and disable as many applications as possible, as sometimes these applications may interfere with Counter-Strike launching. As you can see, I already have most of mine disabled. But to disable an application, simply right-click on it and then select Disable. You can then close out of this window, select Apply and OK to save these changes. You may get a message pop up saying you need to restart your computer for these changes to take place. For now, we're just going to select Exit without restart. And next thing you're going to do is head over to the Steam application once more, inside of the Library tab, and we're going to right-click on Counter-Strike 2 and come into Properties. Then you should see an option at the bottom here called Launch Options. Inside of here, we're just going to type in -autoconfig. And then we can close this and try launching up our game. If that doesn't work, another command you can use inside of here is, instead of using autoconfig, we're going to type in -windowed. And then once again, we can close out of this tab and try launching our game. Now, if that's still not working for you, I'd recommend restarting your computer for all of our changes to take effect. And then we can relaunch the Steam application, and we can try relaunching Counter-Strike. The very last thing that I'd recommend if that's still not working is to actually completely uninstall the application, which we can do just by right-clicking on it in Steam, coming over to Manage, and then hitting Uninstall. And then you can just reinstall the game through your Steam client. If you have a games controller connected to your computer, you can also try disconnecting that. However crazy it sounds, a lot of people have reported this working for them. And hopefully by following all of these steps, that's now fixed any issues you're having with Counter-Strike 2 launching from your Steam application. If this video did help you, then please drop a like and subscribe. Until next time.